Hi, everybody. So now's the fun time. Here's where you get to go on our coral reef field trip. It's the last activity for week 7. No, guys, I know that this is getting really tough and it's hard to get motivated, but we only have 2 more weeks, and Mrs. Robinson and I are very proud of you. We just have a very small handful of kids that we're having to contact every week, it seems like, to complete their assignments. So for the 95% of you that are doing your work, we are so thankful and so proud of you. You are doing a great job, and we know you're going to be ready for high school in just a few weeks. That's exciting time. So let's look at our last activity for this week. So you've currently watched 2 videos, one on overfishing and the other over artificial reefs, and you've answered a couple of questions. Gosh, I can't talk. So now we're going to go on our field trip, and you need to remember that the end product is you are going to share 3 things that you learned about coral reefs in a small video. And we want you to make us laugh, and we want you to make us smile. And we're so excited to be able to see your faces in that video. So this is number 6 that we're doing, the video instruction. So here's our virtual field trip. You'll click here, and it tells you to, after watching number 6, which is what you're doing now, you're going to click on the link to this worksheet. This worksheet does not have you answering any questions. It simply tells you how to go about navigating the website when we go on our virtual coral reef field trip. You're going to need to make sure again that you're prepared to film a short video about the 3 most important things that you've learned about coral reefs. So when I click on the worksheet, it's going to make a copy for you for that. And the very first part here gives you the directions. This is the website link. So you're going to click and it's going to open. Now you can always come back to those instructions. It's going to actually be done through Google Earth. So we get to see where all of these places are on Earth when we're talking about these coral reefs. So I'm in the way, International Year of the Reef. So if I look at my worksheet now, it's going to tell us to click dive in on the first page. And then basically it tells us how to click on certain arrows in the upper right-hand corner. And then when we're ready to go to the next page, we click on the bottom arrow in the bottom right-hand corner. But this will kind of walk you through step by step. And then again, here are the 3 most important things that you learned about coral reefs that you're going to put in your video. So as we go back, it says to click dive in. It's going to take us, we're familiar with this from when we were in class with our last unit, going to different places to look at different land features. So the upper right-hand corner, there will always be images here or a video. So on the first page, you will click the video and it will take you out to YouTube. You will play it. Once it's done, you will X out in the upper left, and then you will read about coral reefs. There are some links that will take you out of this interactive to learn more about corals, and you can just come up in the top tab and go back to your the Google site and continue reading. Again, these open in new tabs, so all you have to do is if I were to click on this link, it's going to open a new tab. We can read here. When we're done, you can either close it out or you simply go back and click this. Now, in the bottom, these are the bottom right arrows. This is page 1 of 7. So I would click the bottom right arrow, and that's going to take me to 2 of 7. The instructions for page 2, basically, these are the little arrows that let us flip through and look at nice pictures of different corals. And then we do our reading, go out to learn some more about corals, and then when we're ready to move on, we click the next one. It takes us to our new place that we see a coral reef. Again, all we do is we go through and we click our arrows here to look at the corals, and then we read about the corals. And you move all the way through all 7, looking at images, and the earth will move to wherever these coral reefs are located. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy, and I hope you learn a lot. So a lot of people think that since corals are fixed to the bottom of the ocean floor and don't move, and they look like plants, that they're plants. But corals are not plants. So let's learn how they are animals and how they get their nutrition, nutrients, and provide for the others, all the ecosystem, all the different types of sea life that live in a coral reef. I will show you that on one of them, there is a movie called Chasing Coral on Netflix. So if you have a Netflix account, you might want to go watch and learn a little bit about that. So as you go through all of the pages, once you get to 7, you are done. Note that over here, this is called Google Earth Voyager. And if you click on that, you can take lots of field trips to lots of different places, not just science places, through Google Earth, and it's free. So you're welcome to go there when you're done. Okay, so after we've done our coral, let's go see how we're going to turn in what we've learned. You're going to go to number 8, which is a Flipgrid video. So it says click the link below and log in with Google. Make sure you use your Google account, not your personal. You're going to create a 1-minute video following the instructions on the Flipgrid. So when I click this, it says to log in with Google. So I want to log in with Google, click here. And I have a personal account. I need to make sure that I'm using my Northeast account. So I click my Northeast account and it tells me I'm successful. You're going to have your class period and the instructions will be here. So it reminds you that I want you to record about the 3 most important things you learned about coral reefs. Make sure to give me 3 things, not just 1, but 3. No other students are going to see your videos, just Ms. Robinson and I will. Props are encouraged. Let's have some fun with this, and we want to see your faces and we want to laugh. Make sure you're safe about it though. So how this works, here's a plus sign, and it just opens up a video like this. You press video to record, to stop. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds max that you can use. And you've got all kinds of little stickers and features and boards that you guys can play with. And then you're going to turn it in. And it's that simple. So I'm going to get my face off the screen doubly. So have fun with this. And we look forward to seeing you next week for week 8. Bye-bye.